The best stories draw from elements of real life. I remember learning the violin. Some stories can hit that C so well that it can vibrate through everyone, like the universal chord. To do that, a storyteller pulls from real life.
When Peter Shaw, the director of Elemental, was learning periodic table of elements, he thought it looked like an apartment complex. Each one of the blocks meaning different cultures. And that became the beginnings of Elemental. Elemental is a world where earth, air, water, and fire are characters in our community. A fire family that immigrated from Fallen tried to find their place in a city where it is not so easy for fire. Bernie is a shop owner like Sean's father. He put importance on keeping traditional values of fire. Cinder, his wife, also believes that fire should live in the way of fire. Amber, a young fire girl in this family, falls in love with someone outside of her community.
Here at Pixar, you're always bringing your life to whatever that you're doing. And for Elemental, the two sides of me that I was pulling from were my relationship with my parents and their shop, and then my relationship with my wife who wasn't Korean, and the clash that created within my family.
I'm Wade.
I'm Ember.
Peter's mom used to take him and his brother to the movies in the Bronx. Most of the movies were American that were in English. But then, she took Peter to the public library to see Dumbo for the first time, not having to translate anything for her. These animals connected to them. This is the value of art. Regardless of the barriers to language and cultural differences, they have the power of bringing us empathy.
Elemental is not an autobiography by any means, but it was absolutely inspired by my life experiences in New York and my parents' stores.
Starting with the short film Partly Cloudy, the director began directing animation movies. From there, he got to work as a director on The Good Dinosaur, and now Elemental.
One of the inspirations to make this film was this award that I luckily received in the Bronx right after The Good Dinosaur. When it was my time to go up on stage, looked out to the audience, how much they had sacrificed, and look at them now. The relationship with the parents and some of the cultural clashes that one has being first generation versus second generation. Pretty much everyone said, that's the heart of the film. That's the heart of the next thing that you're doing.
Winner, winner, charcoal dip.
Our main protagonist, Amber, is a young firewoman, dutiful daughter, loves her parents, and is very appreciative for the sacrifices that have made for her. She has a talent that becomes more of her identity. Red Ripple comes from the world of privilege. Water is a majority in this city. He would not know that feeling that the world is not built for you.
But this was always a love story from the very beginning. It was the heart. And those darker experiences, at the right amount, could help us understand who the characters were and the holes that they had in their lives.
I think I'm failing.
And then how the love would begin to fill those holes in each of the characters.